Hello, my friend. Today I am going to teach you how to replace the glad hand rubber. So these rubbers are not so expensive. I got like four of them. It's less than $2. I got it from Inland Canva. See, I bought the four of them. It's less than $2. It's $1.97. So this one rubber cost almost like less than 50 cents. So the less than 50 cent can save your life. If your glad hand rubber is leaking, you must replace it. So it takes less than 2 minutes to replace it. It's very easy to replace it. See, so if you look closer, so see, this one of the rubber is damaged, right? So, and it's cracked and it's old, right? So it's easy. So just take a screwdriver, put it inside and remove it. Right? So when we are replacing the rubber, so make sure this is clean from inside, right? Sometimes our old rubber, they stick inside, okay? So you clean it, you can take a cloth, right? Or you wipe it, right? And then you shake it. Okay. So inspect the rubber before you put it inside. Make sure there is no cut or crack when you are inserting the rubber. When you are replacing the new one rubber, so make sure this is clean and insert first from the glad hand side. So first you squeeze it, insert from this side. Now you can press from the both side. Good. So easiest way, just squeeze it, right? And go inside and press it. All good? Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
When to replace Gladhand seals. As a rule of thumb, Gladhands should be replaced every year, or whenever the airlines have been changed, whichever is earliest. However, if they already show signs of damage or wear, the seals must be replaced as soon as possible. Here are some of the key signs that may indicate the Gladhand seals need replacing. Loss of brake pressure. The biggest sign of a leak in the Gladhands is the loss of air brake pressure. Most modern truck air brake systems should be able to reach operating pressure in 45 seconds or less. If the brakes take more time than that, it may indicate a leak somewhere in the brake lines, including the Gladhand seals. Loss of braking power. If enough pressure is lost, this can result in weaker, squishier brakes. This will also force the driver to put more effort into the brake pedal just to make the wheels slow down. A loud hiss or noise whenever the parking or service brake is applied. This indicates pressurized air is leaking out from the Gladhand seal or somewhere along the brake lines. How to replace Gladhand seals. Gladhand seals are designed to be replaced in the field using only basic tools. So, while Gladhands may look different depending on the brand replacing their seals, follow these basic steps. Before you begin, make sure the tractor and trailer brakes are applied and there's no pressure in the brake line. Disengage the Gladhand from its coupling and check for any signs of damage or corrosion. If the coupler is damaged or worn out, replace it first before installing the seal. Using a flathead screwdriver, pry the old Gladhand seal from the Gladhand cavity until it pops out. Make sure not to apply too much force to avoid scraping and potentially damaging the Gladhand cavity's surface. There are also special Gladhand removal tools available that you can use to remove the seal faster and easier. Once the old seal is removed, wipe the Gladhand cavity with a clean rag until it's free of oil or debris. This is especially important for severely deteriorated Gladhand seals, as these tend to break apart into tiny pieces and potentially prevent the seals from being seated properly. Position half of the seal in the Gladhand's air hole so that it is aligned squarely with the hole. Press inward around the seal surface until its grooves lock into the grooves of the Gladhand. Rotate the seal several times inside the Gladhand cavity to make sure it's seated properly. Tight tolerances may prevent the seal from aligning properly, resulting in an improper fit. Any remaining debris inside the cavity that you may have missed out on may also lead to an improper realignment of the seal. Once the seal is properly seated, reattach the couple and turn the pressure on to check for leaks.